Breaking news, Grok 3 is now free until their servers melt. So this was previously a paid feature, but now everyone can get access to Grok 3 for free. You can get it at x.com if you just go to the Grok section. And if you're on the premium plan, then you will have increased access to Grok 3, as well as early access advanced features like voice mode. Now, if you're not sure what Grok 3 is, basically it's the most powerful model ever, crushing it in reasoning, maths, coding, etc. It can do deep research. It's got a reasoning mode. There's an app for this as well, so you can download it on the App Store, and you can get it on standalone at grok.com, Grok. And if you're wondering, okay, what are the benchmarks? You can see, for example, Grok 3 Beta Think Mode scores 93 on Amy Competition Maths, whereas, for example, O3 Mini is down at 76.5, and DeepSeek R1 is only at 70. Right, so in terms of benchmarks, it's absolutely crushing it. I've been blown away by what you can build with this. I'm going to show you exactly some of the cool stuff that I built with it. You can see this was a game built on Grok for their demo. It's like a combination of Tetris and Pong, and it is super powerful stuff. I love the speed of it as well. I think it's built on 200,000 GPUs. So the speed and the power of this is unbelievable. Plus the API for this is coming soon. I can't wait to start automating and building stuff with Grok 3. That's going to be absolutely amazing too. So let me show you some of the best ways to use this now that you've got access to it completely for free. So we're going to open this up at grok.com, Grok.com. And you can see once you've logged in, very similar to the interface inside ChatGPT. And if you switch between deep search, you get its advanced search feature like Google, but it can source loads of information inside the reports. And then you've also got think mode you can attach, and you can also generate images directly in here, as well as coding. I'm going to show you how to code with it today. This is going to be some really cool stuff. So first thing I'm going to say now is give me the latest news AI headlines from today. And the cool thing about Grok, unlike, for example, something like Claude is great for writing, but it doesn't have access to today's news headlines, right? And a lot of AI models don't have access to today's news headlines. Whereas inside Grok, you actually do get access directly, and you can see it sourcing from two places. So it sources from Twitter directly and the post directly there. And you also get access to the web, right? So you can actually scrape the web. It's, for example, looking at the Hindu, and that is from February the 19th. You got the 17th right there, and these are all the latest news headlines, as you can see. For example, LlamaCon was just announced a day ago, and that is sourced as the latest news headline inside Grok. So this really is based on the latest cutting edge news, which is great. Because the next step is that we're now going to create an SEO optimized article for this. So I'm just going to plug this into Grok as well. I'm going to use the normal mode. I'm not going to use the main think mode of Grok, because for writing content, you don't need thinking mode. This is not like a logical thing. This is a creative task. But the content itself is, number one, coming out extremely fast. But number two, it's coming out extremely humanized, right? You don't see any AI fluff words really in there. You do get these little dashes, which you want to remove manually if you're going to post this blog. But you can see how good the content is. Like, for example, you're probably wondering what's shaking up the AI world this month, specifically AI news headlines in February 2025. I've got you covered, and the content itself is nicely organized. There's no big walls of text or anything like that. It's nicely formatted. Usually these articles as well, they come out about 1,000 words when I've tested it on Grok. Let's check this one out. That's 760 words, and that's based on the headlines that we just found from the live search, right? So you can create content, but you can also connect this directly to the web, which means that you can create really cutting edge articles with new information that's not been seen before, and you're doing it all inside the same platform, aka Grok, and you're doing it for free because you get free access to Grok now. If we actually check this content as well, not only is it well written, but if we grab that content, and then I'm just going to check how humanized it is on an AI detector. So let's plug this in through GPT and see what it comes out at. And bear in mind, like straight out of the box, if you're using something like ChatGPT, normally it's going to come back at 90% or 100% AI detectable. This comes back at human written 0% detectable. It's absolutely amazing. So not only do you get free access to this, not only can it create and search the web in lifetime and then create really good articles, but also it bypasses AI detectors. It's literally becoming my favorite AI tool for content creation. And I would say in terms of writing content, it's at the same level as Claude, which was the GOAT for creating content. Also, with the prompt that I've created here, you can see there's all these personalized links to my funnels. Now, if you want the prompt for this content, because if you just use a generic prompt, you're not going to get good outputs. All the prompts from today, along with my custom GPT for prompting AI, like you can see right here, is plugged into the AI Profit Boardroom. This also comes with like my best workflows and SOPs on NA10 agents, making money, video avatars, Grok free prompts, weekly calls with me, a community of 154 members that you can ask for help. The community is absolutely popping off. So many cool people in there. And additionally, you can just DM me with any questions you have. And also we have all these other courses right here. It's absolutely amazing. We're just updating this daily to make it the best AI community on the planet. So if you want to check that out, link in the comments and description. Let's get back straight into this. So based on that prompt forge custom GPT I just showed you, now what we're going to do is we're going to create a landing page based on the blog content and the research we've already done. So you can see how with each step inside Grok, you can build on something and build something bigger and better each time so that this all compounds and you're leveraging all the possible power from Grok, right? So we've researched, then we've created an article. Next up, what we're going to do is create the landing page, aka the website for this content. Now, I've also found like the more instructions you give Grok and the more informed you are on the prompt, the better results you get. One-line prompts work, but if you want the best possible outputs, I would recommend something like a longer prompt with more detail. Like even on the design style section, you can see here, we've really prompted it in great detail. And again, you'll get the prompts inside the AI Profit Boardroom from today. So it's coding that out right now. I do like the speed of it. Again, you can actually switch on think mode as well when you're in the same conversation. So if we actually switch on think mode, we can compare the outputs for coding from think mode versus normal mode. But let's grab the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript from this particular prompt to see what we get back on our landing page. So we're going to grab the HTML here. Let's plug this bad boy in. So that is the HTML. Now we've got to insert the CSS. And if you want to preview this stuff, just go to liveweave.com. It's a live HTML previewer. So it's already looking decent. And then if we grab the JavaScript as well, finally, let's grab that, plug that in. Beautiful. Look at that. Landing page ready to go based on all the content we've just created. It's even embedded our custom testimonials that I told it to. It's using the brand colors that we asked it to. It's embedded the video sales letter as well. And then if people want to join, they can join right there. And we've created a landing page with a timer as well. So that was with the basic mode. That's not even like the most impressive part of it, but it does look good to be fair. The CTA button is working, that's sticky at the top, it's inserted the testimonials, it's written the content. All we did was just copy and paste a prompt in and it's good to go. Now let's see what the thinking mode comes back with, because thinking mode is going to be even more powerful. And the cool thing about this is as well, like you get all the information of what it's doing as it in real time, right? So it's talking you through, okay, here's what I've done, here's what we're doing now, code that we're creating, why we're creating it. It's really thought that out. If you actually look at the amount of thinking it does before it gives us an output, let's have a look. So it's 2,000 words of thinking before it even comes up with the output, right? It's like a chess grandmaster planning out exactly what it's going to do next. So now we're getting the HTML code back. Let's check what this is like. And again, this is based on the AI news headlines from February 2025. So we'll grab the HTML and replace what we got from the normal version of Grok with the code that we get from the thinking version of Grok. Now you would expect that the thinking mode would be much more powerful because it really plans things out properly. Right? It doesn't just go straight into action mode. It's I'm going to think for 2 minutes before I finally come up with the goods. Now we'll grab the CSS from the think mode, plug that in. And then finally, we've got the JavaScript as well. And that's good to go, right? We've got the headline, we've got the CTA, we have the countdown timer, the about information, testimonials inserted, bullet points there, and some FAQs at the bottom as well. It's also leveraged the news headlines from the research we did previously as well inside the what you'll learn section, and that was without like any back and forth. It just went off and did the magic, right? And you can see also the VSL is embedded inside the landing page. Now what we can also do is inside Grok here we can say, okay, now customize and personalize this page to my AI Profit Boardroom instead, embed this VSL instead. And what it's going to do is take the sales copy from our AI Profit Boardroom and use that to create a new landing page that's personalized to this offer instead of our previous one. So if you have a really high converting landing page, you can swap out the old one for the new one, update the offer, update the CSS and the HTML and everything else around your new offer, and then you're good to go. And that is an extremely simple prompt, because the first one worked so well. Now, the complexity of the task is going to dictate how long Grok is in thinking mode for. So for example, if it's something really basic, like you don't even need thinking mode, or it's just going to reply to you within a few seconds. But when it's designing an entire landing page customized around a specific offer, obviously it's going to be thinking for a lot more. But I do like the timer on here as well. I just think the UI itself inside Grok is really nice. I've already found that with Twitter as well. And one thing I'm noticing is like my habit is so easy to switch from ChatGPT to Grok because the design and the layout is pretty good too. Now, whilst that's thinking mode here, we can actually open up multiple projects. So we can actually open up another tab of Grok, use the think mode inside there as well. And what we're gonna do now is create an AI space game that's combined, that's like Pong with Tetris. So this is the prompt we're using. We're gonna go into Grok, set that up. And that's one of the cool things about Grok as well, is you can actually create games inside the interface here. And this can be really complex. Like I showed you before, on the live demo of Grok, they actually created a combination of Tetris with Pong, and they did that in one prompt, and it worked perfectly on the live stream. Pretty crazy stuff. So now we've got the code back from Grok 3 for the landing page. Let's see what we've got here. And this is the one customized to the AI Profit Boardroom offer. So we're gonna grab the CSS and everything else, see what this looks like. And there we go, switched to the AI Profit Boardroom offer. It's got the video embedded on the landing page, which is great. It's come up with some nice headlines. Watch how AI changes business forever. It's inserted some testimonials plus the bullet points, and it's got CTAs throughout, plus at the bottom. And it's all branded to our colors. Coding and building landing pages has never been easier. Now, whilst the game is coding out, like you can see right here, what we're gonna do is we're going to test the deep search method. So if I click on deep search, this is like ChatGPT's deep research model, but you get shorter reports, they come back faster, and you can do this for free, whereas inside ChatGPT, you're paying $200 a month for deep research. So I'm gonna plug this prompt right here. Again, all the prompts are inside the Profit Boardroom if you want to get free access to them. And you can see it's going off and doing its magic now. Again, the UI is super nice, right? The deep search mode here, you got thinking mode. It's giving you the updates on where it's sourcing the information from, plus what it's looking for. And it's looking for the research. It's looking for the latest data, like February the 17th, just a couple of days ago. Really gives you the latest information. Now we've got the game back from Grok. So whilst we're waiting for the deep search method, let's have a look at the game that we got back from Grok and see how it performs. And I've plugged in the code right here, like you can see, and that looks pretty cool, to be fair. Look at that. I like the colors, nice little animation. We can click on launch right here, and then we can pick our tech legend. So we could choose Elon Musk, Meta, or Google. I'm gonna go with Elon Musk, and you can see now we can play that game. Right? And we just designed that with the prompt that I gave you. Super simple and easy to create. You can see the progress bar going up there, and then it's got like that space feel, right? And this is without going back and forth with Grok. If you went back and forth with Grok and gave it some more prompts on what you wanted to do, etc., then you could get even better and bigger outputs. So now we've got the deep search report back as well. That seems to have improved actually since the last time I tested it. But you can see here it's got some new quotes, it's got the resources and the citations for every single fact that it suggests. It considers both sides of the argument, so like the limitations and ethical considerations, strategic recommendations. I mean, are you going to get a better research report from a human? Probably not, right? Like, honestly, for research, if it's just something you need within a day or 24 hours, I don't see that you're going to hire a human for this anymore. Like, you would just go onto Grok and do the research there, right? In the same way that you Google something, but you get much better outputs. So it's pretty wild what you can do and how you can do it. You can even, for example, ask for a HTML version of the research report if you want to simplify it. And then you can test it out like you can see right here. And we've created a website based on a simplification of the research itself, right? And you could go back and forth with Grok and make it better designed, etc. But you can see how easy it is to get all that data, get the latest information that you need, and then turn it into a HTML web page that you could share with people. You can also, for example, share this information with your team. So if you do a research report, you can copy and share that to your clipboard. And you can also share this on Twitter, right? So if you copy the URL and then go to share on Twitter, you can share that with people. But yeah, super powerful stuff. Amazing what you can do with it. So just to recap, you've learned how to get free access, how to research the web in real time, how to write blog articles, how to create websites, games, how to do deep research reports for free that would normally cost you $200 per month, how to never hire a human researcher again, and also how to embed all of this stuff into a nice little landing page, or how to share it with your team. So pretty amazing stuff there. If you want all the prompts from today, along with my custom GPT for prompting tools like this, you can get that inside the AI Profit Boardroom. Just go to SAPs and then go to Grok free access. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to post inside the community. Link in the comments and description to the AI Profit Boardroom. It also comes with all of these courses like you can see, so it's pretty amazing. And then additionally, there's live calls with me every single week. And if you can't make the live calls, it's okay because we actually record them and then you can watch them back inside the Q&A call recording section. So this whole community is just getting bigger, better, and more valuable every single day. Obviously, we will raise the prices at some point. This is like a beta offer right now. We're charging a early discount price for joining in the first month, but if you want to join, link in the comments and description. And if you want to get a free one-to-one SEO strategy session that shows you how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 visitors a month and generate hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales on autopilot, feel free to get that. On this link building acceleration session, you'll get a free SEO domination plan. So you'll get a custom tailored link building plan to generate more leads, sales, and profits from your website. You'll discover the secrets of SEO link building. We'll answer any questions you have one-to-one, so you can just jump on that call and ask any questions you have about SEO. Additionally, you'll learn the best link building strategy for your website, plus how to quickly outrank your competitors to link building and how to 10x SEO traffic based on what's working for us and our happy clients, like you can see right here. Feel free to get that link in the comments and description. Appreciate you watching. Bye bye.